Question, the member from Simcoe-Grey.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is for the Premier. Mr. Speaker, as the Premier knows, the government is entertaining a proposal by WPD Canada to build wind turbines as tall as 500 feet in close proximity to the Collingwood Regional Airport. The chair of the airport board, Mr. Charlie Tatum, called the proposal, and I quote, asinine, unjustified, and dangerous. In a letter to the company, Mr. Tatum told the proponents, quote, the most damning thing of all is that your proposed placement of wind turbine obstacles beside the airport will inevitably lead to damages and losses and could cause injury and death. Speaker, why is the government even entertaining a project that would compromise safety at the Collingwood Regional Airport?
Thank you.
Oops. Would like to remind the member that if we quote things, that there's ways in which that can happen, and I just offer everyone a caution. If you read a quote, you still can't use unparliamentary language. Okay. Minister of Energy.
And the member will know that the renewable energy approach is one that's very extensive, that every application goes through a very long and extensive examination, and that obviously questions of public safety, such as those involved with airports or other structures, are obviously very much considered. Actually, airport safety is a federal jurisdiction matter in most cases, and those regulations and rules would take precedence in virtually every circumstance. So that my friend may be getting far ahead of the approvals process for a particular contract, but just to repeat, the approvals process, very long, extensive, looks at public safety issues, structure issues, environmental and other issues.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Well, Minister, that's a rather out-of-touch response. The problem is there are no rules about windmills in proximity to airports because no one ever thought someone or any government would be so stupid enough as to put 500-foot tall windmills on flight paths leading to regional airports. Mr. Speaker, municipal councils in Collingwood, Clearview and Wasaga Beach have all passed resolutions echoing the concerns that the board itself has expressed. In another letter to WPD Canada, Mr. Tatum continues to plead for common sense to prevail. He wrote, and so we remain with our assertions that there is absolutely no reason whatsoever to place these startling tall and potentially dangerous structures adjacent to a busy general aviation airport, other than you, the company, have apparently obtained willing property owners. How sad and so completely unnecessary. Again, Mr. Speaker, when will the government start paying attention to the warnings from the experts who sit on the board of the Collingwood Regional Airport?
Minister of Energy.
I think really my friend opposite would know that there are always rules and regulations relating to aircraft safety that must be complied with. There have long been, and there still are, and the federal government has responsibility over aviation. With respect to the particular issue that's raised, I understand that there may be litigation pending surrounding it. And my friend would know better than to ask a member of the government or this House to start commenting on matters that are either before the courts or involved in litigation. That wouldn't be the appropriate way to resolve issues. But the renewable energy approval process, very extensive. We've streamlined the decision-making process, but we've done so in a way that enhances safety, adds to environmental protection, just gets to decisions faster.
Question.